What's up, guys? It's your boy Spy Productions here, and today we are here with another reaction from Marvel. This is Marvel Studios' She-Hulk Attorney at Law Nailing It clip. So guys, we are watching another thing of She-Hulk. Personally, I don't typically like watching clips from Marvel or any movie or show because I want to experience it for myself for the first time, but I've heard a lot of people have had mixed reviews about this clip. And I'm curious why. I'm curious why a lot of people have been having mixed reviews. Like I said, personally, I am excited for this series because I am a huge Hulk fan, but I'm also a huge She-Hulk fan. I do love She-Hulk. I've loved her ever since the animated series Hulk from back in the day. And I loved her character and I like her personality. And I think that so far from what I've seen, the actress Tatiana Maslany is doing a really good job of capturing it. I'm just hoping that they don't make this like a She-Hulk is better than Hulk thing, which is what I'm afraid of, because I feel like they're going to try to kick Hulk out of the MCU at this point, whether he's going to retire or die, and have She-Hulk take over. Based on how I saw the last trailer, I had that feeling where they had She-Hulk just do everything better than Hulk. Did the thunderclap better than him? Did the ground smash better than him? Yoga, I was able to excuse that because women are more flexible than guys anyway, so I was able to excuse that one. But the throwing the rock, the clap, the smashing, she just seems to just do it all better than Hulk. And it felt weird because it's like, hasn't Bruce Banner been Hulk for like almost 15 plus years? And she's only been Hulk for maybe a couple weeks to a month? And she's able to just get this down packed? Like, I don't know. I just find it strange. And I would be more okay with it if Hulk was Savage Hulk and not Professor Hulk. Now just comparing the two of them, Hulk just feels off to me. And I've noticed from what people's reactions to the recent She-Hulk trailer is that everyone who is either a Hulk fan or just a Marvel fan have been saying the same thing. We need Savage Hulk back. Whether it's Savage Hulk or just a Hulk movie, we need something for Hulk. Like at this point, his cousin is getting a show that's 9 episodes, and he's probably going to be in it for like maybe 2 or 3 episodes at best. So I don't know. I just think that we need more Hulk stuff. That's my personal opinion. We need more of this guy, please, for the love of God. And make him better. Just write him better, please. I'm hoping that the rumors of having a Hulk movie are true, and I hope that even though it wasn't announced in the next 2 phases, I'm hoping that it could just be thrown into one of those phases. But I guess we'll find out. But without further ado, I want to see this clip. I want to see why people are having mixed reviews about it. So without further ado, let's check it out.
Being a Hulk asks for balance.
Like, even he's feeling it too. He doesn't like that he's being shown up. Now again, this part I'm okay with because, yeah, women are more flexible than guys. So I'm okay with that. That I don't mind. That doesn't bother me. That's fine. But I feel like that's what they're going to show everything else that's going to bother me.
It's easy.
See? I mean, I like their relationship. That displayed their relationship a lot, and I like it. I like it a lot. But, like, you see, he's getting pissed. He's getting upset that he's being shown up by his cousin, who's only been a Hulk for barely a month. Like, I don't know. I just find that ridiculous.
It's easy.
Punk!
So I'm clearly nailing it at all of these things. When am I ever going to use this as a lawyer?
Jen,
I will say the
you have
CGI is
powers
much
like
better.
this, it's like putting a target on your back and the backs of all the people you care about.
Oh, cool. Yet another way my life is ruined. Thanks, Bruce.
All right, all I've been doing is showing you the downsides of being a Hulk, but there are a few upsides.
Also,
Our bodies metabolize alcohol at an incredibly fast rate, which means that we can drink so much and not get drunk. All buzz, no barf.
That's good.
technically that doesn't make any sense. But then again, if we're talking about MCU Hulk, he did take a version of the super soldier serum to become Hulk in the first place, because they were trying to replicate the serum that was used on Captain America. So yeah, it would make sense that it has the similar effect that alcohol doesn't affect it. But yeah, this clip had a lot of the issues that I had with the second trailer. Like, it's unbearable to me. Like, this I don't mind. Like I said, I'm not trying to come here and complain. I'm excited for this show. It gives me more Hulk and She-Hulk. I'm cool with it. I like the Hulks. I do. I like the differences between them. This I don't mind. Her being overly flexible, I don't care. Like, that doesn't mind. I don't see the Hulk as anything flexible, so I don't give a shit about that. That doesn't matter. This, ground pounding. Maybe he's just, you know, holding back intentionally because he doesn't want to destroy the island. But the way it's being displayed, he did the ground pound, and then she did it, and, like, did way more damage. And it's not like, oh, you did more damage, or he's like, oh, I'm holding back. No, it just looks like she just did it better than he did. And then he pushed her over, calling her a little punk, clearly showing that he's pissed off by this. I don't know, I just don't like the way that this is being displayed. I don't like that I'm seeing my favorite character get showed up by his cousin, who's barely been a Hulk, not as nowhere near as long as he has. Like, at this point, it's insulting as a Hulk fan, and it's insulting as a Marvel fan to see original characters from, like, previous phases get shown up by the new generation. Like, my thing is, not every person from the generation is going to be better than the previous. There are going to be characters who still screw up and still make mistakes by carrying these mantles of these original characters. But I just feel like characters like Yelena and another character that I can try to think of, Jane. Yelena and Jane are so far the only two characters that I've seen that are somewhat better than their original predecessors, and they don't really seem to have that many flaws as characters. Whereas I'll say Kate Bishop was displayed to have flaws. I will say she was way more focused. She was way more focused than Clint Barton was, but she did have flaws. They did display that she wasn't perfect, and they did display that she had a lot to learn. Same with Sam Wilson. Sam Wilson displayed that he's not perfect either, that he has his own trials and tribulations just like anybody else. And he struggles, especially with taking over the Captain America mantle, than anyone. I hope, even though I don't think Riri Williams is going to take over the Iron Man mantle, because she's going to be her own character, I do, if it's going to be Riri taking over the Iron Man role or War Machine, I need to see some struggle from those characters. This just feels like, oh, anything you can do, I can do better. That's the vibe I get from this, and I hate it. I hate it so much, because that's not the vibe I should be getting. From a character that I really love and a show that I can't wait to watch, I shouldn't be getting the vibe that anything Hulk can do, She-Hulk can do better. I shouldn't get that vibe, but unfortunately I do. And it makes me really worried for this series. Because I want to watch it, and I want to love it. I want to, I really do. But I just feel like because of how the way the comic book world is now, it's way too woke, it's way too political, and just having a female character prove that she's a better character by showing up her male predecessors is weird. Like, she should be unique in her own way, not just showing that she's better than the males. This is just strange. It's just strange seeing Hulk, who's way more experienced, who's been around longer and has dealt with his personality transformation for a decade, get showed up by his cousin, who's only been a Hulk for a couple weeks, maybe even a month at best, and I don't like it. I don't like how this is displayed. Like, I do like their relationship, though. On a positive note, I think their relationship is really well done. I feel the family connection between the two of them, and I do feel the cousin dynamic between the two of them, and that was what I really wanted from this series. I wanted to see their dynamic the most. I think that's the most I want to see from this show. The most I want to see from this show is the dynamic between characters. I think the dynamic between Hulk and Jennifer is going to be the thing I want and like the most. And so far from this clip, I do like their dynamic. I just don't like how she shows him up. That's just the only thing I don't like. But I think everything else is decent. Like, I think everything else is pretty good. There's just her showing him up is just strange. But yeah, I will say also that her CGI looks a bit better. It still looks a bit cartoony. Like, it doesn't look as gruffy and as realistic and furry as Bruce's Hulk does. But Jen does look better. Like, I will say she does look a lot better than she did before. Like, her CGI does look a lot better. So I appreciate that. Yeah. Okay. So that is so far my opinion on the subject. I am still hyped for this show, and I'm still waiting in anticipation for it. And I believe it's supposed to come out when again? August. I'm trying to remember. Because I'm trying to remember when this is supposed to come out. I believe it comes out. It comes out in August. I just don't remember which month. August 17th. Okay. So August 17th is currently 2 weeks away. So I will definitely try to watch that as soon as I can. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts and opinions on this subject matter, and I hope I love this series because I really want to. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this this clip of She-Hulk. If you guys did, let me know in your comments down below what you guys think of this clip. Do you have the similar ideas and opinions as me, or are they different? I'm curious to hear all thoughts and opinions in the description down below. Drop a like on the video for your boy. Hit the subscribe button to be part of the community, and hit bell notifications so you guys know when I shall post next. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.